so let's get on this subject because, oh, God. Like, I've heard the news. Juan knows a little bit more about it.
I know more about this period. Okay, check this out. Since we've been talking about combat sports and sports entertainment over here.
Boy!
One of the biggest trends that has infested the YouTube tubosphere for the last year or two has been YouTuber celebrity boxing, where you've had YouTubers who really don't have any business in the world of professional boxing going in and throwing down with a cheap ploy for entertainment and for views and for money and for clout and for money and for attention and for money. But also money.
Listen, not everybody can become a VTuber and be a cute anime girl, okay?
Hang
So
on,
we'll just
Juan,
have to make
question.
do with what we got.
What about for money?
Maybe for money?
There's a remote possibility that money is involved. Now,
But go on.
never one to be shy in their pursuit of a paycheck. The infamous Paul brothers, being Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Logan Paul being the motherfucker who went to Japan to the suicide forest and filmed a corpse hanging from a tree and got removed from the preferred select premier fucking filet mignon YouTuber program of money and fame.
So, asshole, Paul.
They're both assholes, Jose. You need to be
Yes.
specific. There's the asshole with
There
the
are certain
longer hair.
degrees of assholery.
There's the older brother asshole with the longer hair, and there's the younger brother asshole with the gigantic waterhead melon and the shorter hair.
So, which one's the assholes that went to Japan?
That would be Logan Paul.
Okay.
And then you have Jake Paul, who is the younger brother who was on Disney Channel, who made himself famous as a Disney boy, and then started fucking bitches and making money and fucking bitches and making money and flaunting the fact that he fucks his brother's bitches and making money. And
what? Wait, hang on. Rewind. Really?
Oh, yeah.
This man is literally saying, I get them sloppy seconds. Feels good, man. Really?
yes, as revenge for like the breakups that his brother had with his
I'm
girl.
sorry.
It's all stupid shit.
But wait,
and
you forgot one more detail.
making money.
And making money.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
So never
Everybody knows
shy. Never shy to turn away an opportunity for it. It appears that these boys had gone and thrown their hats in to the world of boxing. Now, Logan Paul apparently has been just a little bit more serious about this than Jake Paul has, and has netted himself a couple of very hard-fought, very hard-earned matches. Some of them have been victories, some have been defeats. All has been a learning experience. Jake Paul, on the other hand, seems to be more interested in the entertainment aspect, in the trash-talking aspect, in the I'm here to like beat people up and be a big man because I used to play sports in high school like my brother, and we're such hot shit and we're making money and making bitches.
So one of them is all about
money.
so one of them could back up
fucking
the
bitches.
steak and the other one could back up the sizzle.
No, not really. No, not even.
Everything is just burning in the pan, bro.
The way you can tell this shit is because the last match that Jake Paul had concluded in what has been dubbed a travesty to the sport of boxing because they had this giant pay-per-view event with a bunch of fucking musical numbers and a bunch of performances from people, and when the actual boxing match occurred, he somehow won with an actual TKO in the first round.
I know what
Everybody
you're talking
was
about. It's the same
real
night
mad
where they
about
had
that.
The Mike Tyson fight. That's the same night.
There was a legendary amount of salt, and many a colonizer meme was created that day, much to my eternal humorous amourium. But of course, some people just don't know when to stop. And instead of essentially crushing his victories and walking his own way, this mother effer decided to pick another fight with somebody who was much more above his league.
Actually, it wasn't Jake who did that. It was Logan Paul, the one who's actually a
tiny,
who could be argued to be taking it a little bit more seriously. He's the one who threw down and said, you know what? I want to step up my game. I'm tired of fighting in terms of amateur ranking. I want to take on Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, God.
I know that you've got an internet machine over here. Try and find us a Cliff Notes version of Floyd Mayweather's boxing career. So that way we can actually see what a giant, horrible travesty of a beautiful mistake it is to throw hands with this motherfucker. Angel, you too, because apparently you're faster than Jose typing.
According to the information here, let's find the information. Give me a second.
He has a computer that
He's often referred to be as the best defensive boxer in history, as well as being the most accurate puncher since the existence of the CompuBoss, having the highest plus-minus ratio in boxing history. Mayweather has a record of 26 consecutive wins in world title fights, 10 by KO, 23 wins, 9 KOs in lineal title fights, 23 wins, 7 by KO, against former or current world titleists, 12 wins with 3 KOs against former or current champions, and 4 wins with 1 KO against the International Boxing Hall of Fame inductees. He is considered to be one of the most lucrative pay-per-view attractions of all time and topped the Forbes and Sports Illustrated list of the 50 highest-paid athletes in 2013. This man is a mountain, and his opponent is a pebble.
The last time we saw Floyd Mayweather in the ring was when he boxed against a UFC fighter, Conor McGregor, which was years ago. I think it was 2018, and Floyd Mayweather won that fight despite a valiant effort from McGregor.
You got to remember, this is Conor McGregor. This guy is a real-life 21st century Irish fighting machine of death. The guy, it may be mini almost. Like, how tall is he? He's not like really that tall, is he?
He's not that tall.
No, but he will eat you. If you try to make a spud joke or a leprechaun joke at him, he will eat you. I guarantee you right now, if somehow his Irish spidey sense is tingling and hearing me mention the word leprechaun or potato man next to Conor McGregor's name, he will drive his bus at me. He will plow it through wherever he is on the planet using the power of his nerve to plow it into me and kill me.
Yes.
And
you're implying that he needs a boat to get to you, lad.
So, what was that, Angel?
You're implying he needs a boat to get to you, lad. You're telling me he wouldn't just cross the ocean in pure Irish spirit just so he can stomp a mothole in your ass?
Yeah, no.
He would.
He would.
He's crazy.
And he would be able to get away with it. I would have no choice but to sit there, a broken and battered heap of flesh, bone, blood, and sinew on the ground while this guy looms over me. And I will have no choice but to say, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir? But even he couldn't take down Floyd Mayweather.
Nope.
That's how much more of a badass Floyd Mayweather is. And you got to tell me that these dumbass, like, bumbling fucking bully ass, jackass, jock ass, dumbass, ass YouTube brothers who are nothing more than golden fleece fucking sheep for Susan Wojcicki, the head of YouTube over here, that he can take them?
Nope.
That he could take him down? Are you kidding me? This motherfucker, I wish that I could go right fucking now, and I wonder who he's banging right now at this moment, because this whatever girl he's got, you better believe she needs to take an insurance policy out on his ass and make sure that she cashes it in the moment he hits the ground, because you better believe he will die. He will be murderized.
They don't stand a chance.
Exterminated beyond
Floyd
belief.
Mayweather's going to win this one. But yes, Floyd Mayweather's reputation is already spoken for. He has a lot of victories under his belt. He even had a non-boxing match.
Oh,
I kid you not. Years ago, WrestleMania 24, 2008 in Orlando, Florida, Floyd Mayweather actually fought former WWE champion known as Paul White right now, but he was known as The Big Show.
Oh, yes.
Damn.
He fought the Big Show.
The world's largest athlete, over 7 feet tall, nearly 500 pounds, one of the largest athletes of all time.
We don't have to wait. Come on, we don't have to explain to Angel. Angel, like, you know the Big Show, the big giant. Come on, you.
I have seen the big. Actually, I never seen the Big Show. Every time I see a picture of him, the picture isn't big enough to accommodate him in the frame, so he just explodes out.
Yep. See, there you go. So you know how big the motherfucker is. He can't take
Local
Floyd
man.
Mayweather. He couldn't take him. On the chat,
So
yours truly Billy is
this mofo.
Our friend, yours truly Billy, is watching us. Hola, brothers, what's up? Hope I'm not late. Sony lawsuit. Oh, I can't wait to see what's up. That's going to be later tonight.
We're going to be covering that later.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Now, there was a recent video that was out between Floyd Mayweather and
Logan
Pauls,
Paul,
right?
Oh, it was so beautiful. It's so stupid. This is how you know this shit's either rigged or these boys are going to die. Because during the press conference, Floyd Mayweather had gone on record saying, you know what? Yeah, I've got no problem. I'm pretty sure I could take on Logan Paul easily. As a matter of fact, if you guys give me the paperwork, I'll take both brothers on the same night.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? No, with this fucking guy, you believe it. I could believe it. He will kill them. He will kill them both. I had not paid any attention to these stupid YouTube boxing fights at all, and I didn't want us to try to take the cheap and easy route in terms of covering this shit because it's easy entertainment or whatever the fuck. But you know what? This I will pay money for because I actually want to see those two idiot brothers, those two idiot philandering, money-wasting dumb shits who make themselves famous by burning mattresses in their backyard, by harassing their neighbors, by hiding out in the White House public bathroom to get away with being able to stay in the White House and avoid security there. Do you have any idea how much a fucking problem that actually is? These motherfuckers.
There is some dude working on the security suit protecting the president going, am I really wasting my time chasing after these two college failures?
College? You think they went to college? They barely graduated high school, these dumb shits.
Wow.
So yeah, there was some dude who trained his life to guard the president of the United States, and he's just wandering around the hallways of the White House going, man, not getting paid enough for this. Getting paid enough to take a bullet, not getting paid enough to deal with this individual for more than 5 seconds.
Jesus, man.
It's a fucking wreck. And like after the press conference ended, and actually before the conference started, Jake Paul had been spreading on his social media and everywhere that he goes because fuck us. Oh, you're coming right back? Okay, well, I'll wait for you. Or do you want me to wait for you? Probably not.
Yeah, let's just keep talking. So my thoughts on all this, you know what? I'm going to get to the point. It's really obvious. This is obviously one-sided, unanimously. Floyd Mayweather's going to fuck him up.
I think he already did.
Right now.
Guys,
Floyd...
I think the fight already happened.
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Not yet?
No, it hasn't happened. The last piece of video that we're talking about was this press conference and the shit that they were saying on here because apparently Jake Paul said, hey, guys, over in when we go into the press conference, I'm going to steal Floyd Mayweather's hat. I'm going to snatch it out of his head and he can't stop me. I'm going to steal it from his head. And sure as shit, sure enough, that little weasel Jake Paul goes ahead, tries to confront Floyd Mayweather and said, oh, you think you could take us, huh? You think you could take us all on? Why don't you go ahead and do it right now? Why don't you get your man and why don't you go ahead and sign us up? I don't need my man. I don't need my manager. I'm my own man. Let's go ahead and throw this down right now. I got your hat, man. He stole the fucking hat off of Floyd Mayweather's head. What ensued was the most glorious and stupid beating of a lifetime. Jake Paul got clipped in the fucking face. His bodyguards got thrown to oblivion. Everyone's bodyguards got thrown in. It was a beautiful human train wreck of carnage, the likes of which had not been seen since the human centipede. And
Floyd, it's such a tragedy. It's your hat. It was killed by a stray energy blast.
And what's even dumber, the real punchline here is that Jake Paul had gotten a tattoo made in his arm with a very basic baseball cap outline, and over it, reading the words, got your hat.
That is so retarded.
And he already has merchandise on sale saying, got your hat.
And let me guess,
of course he does.
Because
of course it's all about the money, baby.
People are buying
so,
it.
you know, now Floyd needs to retaliate after he renders him a comatose pile of flesh on the ground. He needs to get a shirt that just says, you got my hat, I got your teeth. Because we all know that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be generous and say this fight is going to last 20 seconds.
Yeah,
I am being exceedingly generous.
Yeah, no. It's fine. It's cool. When it comes to these types of like boxing matches, like a professional boxer against someone with like against an outside person with like little to no experience boxing, like we all like, and we've seen this before in different mediums. We all know who comes out on top. The professional, obviously.
Why? Because it's obvious
it's
that
a
these
statement.
It's
a statement of fact.
You know what's really stupid? The thing that people get me is that there's actually folks who believe that, oh, the Paul brothers, they stand a chance. Look at how jacked they are. Look at how muscular and athletic they are.
Muscle
Look
don't
at how
mean shit.
No, muscle don't mean shit if you don't know how to use it right.
It's all it's all about cardio and it's all about footwork. That much I know. I know because I do boxing drills.
Zay practices more boxing than these pieces of shit do. Now, you got to understand, these boys were originally, thanks to their psychotically gross father, were originally slated to be like college athletes. Like they were going to go into like college sports and college wrestling, and they were going to be like these big beefy things in fucking collegiate sports. But they decided, you know what? I have a little flip cam. We're gonna go and put up videos of ourselves on YouTube and make fun of it and stuff. And that's how they fucking apparently their rags to riches shit came up. I don't fucking believe there's rags to riches. No. The point is, just because you're built, just because you've got like a 6-pack and you've got pectorals and you look good in an 8x10 photo, doesn't mean you've got the skills. They don't have the skills. Floyd Mayweather's got the skills. He took down the hardest man on the face of the earth, fucking Conor McGregor, and made him look like a chump. What the fuck is he gonna do with Logan Paul and Jake Paul? It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. He's gonna knock your fucking teeth out. Don't you fucking know? Nuh-uh. No, they're gonna fucking die.
Damn,
they're gonna get fucking destroyed. I don't give a shit. You want to go ahead and try and hit me, whatever, on YouTube for commenting?
All right.
No,
don't pick.
Go ahead, Team 10, jackass motherfucker. You can't hold on to a fucking girlfriend if she was surgically strapped to your hip. Motherfuck you. I got my lady in here for 12 years strong, and even longer before that. We're stronger together because I know how to value a woman, motherfucker. Fucking Jake Paul doesn't know the value of his own little dick. That's why he can't put himself up in court, because he knows he ain't worth that much. So he's putting himself up in another flesh sport, and he's gonna get his ass murdered by one of the hardest men on the fucking planet, Floyd Mayweather. Motherfucker.
When somebody has more money than common sense, oftentimes words are simply not enough to make sense or bring them back to life. When you get to a certain level of fame, oftentimes common sense sort of stop working. So when that happens, either life will bring you down or you will bring yourself down. And what we are seeing here is a wonderful, wonderful expectation. We are seeing here what is known as the logical progression of dominoes falling down of a person who essentially set up their own trap. You guys remember the Home Alone movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine if at the beginning of the Home Alone movies, Kevin set up all those traps for himself and then fell into every single one of them. That's Jake Paul right now.
Oh god, like he really needs to keep his fucking nose out of this shit. Let his brother Logan go in and actually make the proper college try, even though neither one of these idiot motherfuckers even went to college, and let him actually try and take it out. Let Jake actually learn from his brother's mistakes.
No, guys, you know what this is going to be?
Happen.
Guys, you know what this is going to be?
What?
This is going to be a brutal, bloody, violent reality check for Logan and Jake Paul, because
I hope
we
so.
know
Oh,
the
yeah.
outcome. Floyd Mayweather is going to fuck one of them up or fuck them both up,
Please do.
and it's going to snap them back into reality.
I don't think so. You want to know why? You know why? You want to know why I don't think they're actually going to snap back and eat themselves a piece of humble pie? Is because at this point in their fucking careers, neither one of these two fucking idiots have the right people surrounding them. Their philandering father has been running their lives and taking their money. He's the one who keeps egging them into doing stupid shit because he's basically mooching off of them. Any girls that he's got on there are either using them for clout or just trying to say that, hey, I banged a Paul brother, and all of their fucking sycophantic friends are only there to either mooch money or mooch fame. They don't give a shit about actually giving these guys a reality check or letting them learn from their mistakes.
Yes.
There's the slight chance that Logan Paul might learn, because he seems to be a little bit more level-headed in terms of treating this as a proper sport and as a proper, like,
One of them needed to have a working brain after all.
there must be.
By statistics, one brain cell has to rub against another in one of those heads, and one of them has to go. You know, when fucking Floyd enters the ring with the kanji for menacing just floating behind him, and just the aura of pure black emanating out of his body like the Shungo Kusatsu, I know one of them has to turn to the other and go, you know, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
He'll probably figure that out when the punch lands.
Right as the fist is coming in like at supersonic speed, he just stops and goes, you know, with the benefit of hindsight.
Nope.
Oh, we got more comments.
No, real quick, yours truly, Billy, asked a question. What time is it now for you guys? It's 2:05 in the morning as I sent this. Well, it is 8:05 p.m. for us. We're on the East Coast of the U.S. We're in Florida. So
It kind of makes us wonder, where is he?
If I remember correct, yeah. Where do you live? Remember,
Let us know.
I
Man.
don't
He's
remember where
in
you live.
Canada.
And for the other viewers who are watching, what are your thoughts about this? What do you think the outcome's going to be? Go ahead and leave your questions and comments. We're going to go ahead and move right along to a lot more fun things, more exciting things to smile about.